go home and read others. Like I said earlier, that if somebody come and shoot you, or how many have heard about clinical death experiences? Raise your hand. Okay, clinical death is when your heart normally stops beating, you stop breathing, the person flatlines according to all of the instrumentation in the hospital. And they're classified as being dead because they're not breathing. Blood pressure, everything stops. But that person, when they're out of the body watching the doctors and the nurses trying to resuscitate them, they experience this. And some of them decide to just, they unconsciously may think a thought and they try traveling. And they go way out in space, cross this entire universe, go through a tunnel, and end up in some of the heavens. Or they may end up in some of the hells, depending on what kind of life they live. And when they are retrieved, they tell about these experiences, which years ago people used to doubt. But now the details are so staggering and so specific that people have gone into other areas of the hospital and heard conversations on the phone where they reported to the nurses. You know that nurse at the reception area? She was on the phone screaming at her boyfriend, cursing him out. She's supposed to be on the operating table, but she's hearing it. Some people have even gone as far as to the morgue. And they say, oh, you know, I was not in that body. I was in Florida watching a strange automobile accident. And 15 people got injured, of which 4 were children. And the car was blue and the truck was white. And the doctors and the nurses, they hear this. And they call and check up, and that's correct. They start getting awareness. So today, people are accepting clinical death as being facts. But that's a wrong, that's not a easy way, I wouldn't suggest that way, to find out reality. If there was a conscious way to reproduce what the accident created, and then come back, that's the way to do it, if you knew how. But there are certain things which restrict the consciousness from doing this. There's a section in Luke 9:27. If you can find that for me and read from that. I think it's 9:27. Where Christ is speaking to his disciples. And he's saying something profound to them, which most ministers won't be able to understand. Because they can't conceptualize this type of thinking. So they miss out. 9:27. As she's looking for it, I'll paraphrase it. Christ says to his disciples,